Superstar Nail Lacquer was inspired and started from a need for nail polish to match the look from the runways. And so, you know, I loved couture clothing. I wanted something different, and I was already an entrepreneur, so I was searching for something, you know, in the fashion industry, but that was different than just a clothing line or, you know, a t-shirt line. So that's where it started. I started being inspired by different designers like Diane von Furstenberg or Marc Jacobs, Karl Lagerfeld, you know, just different people who were geniuses in the fashion industry. And I looked to their clothing lines and I said, why don't I create a nail polish that matches the runway? And then I had another issue that came up. You know, I was going into my freshman year at Michigan State. I was learning the whole college experience, and I said, you know, why don't I create a nail polish line that's not only fashionable but fast drying for college students to get to class on time, because I knew they wanted to paint their nails and go to class. But as a lady, you don't have much time to wait for your nail polish to dry. And so I said, well, why don't I make a formula or get a formula made that's fast drying, environmentally friendly, because that was big and it still is big, and but it's still glamorous at the same time. We wanted to stay true to the original concept of Superstar Nail Lacquer, which was to have nail polish that matched the runways, matched the couture clothing. And so what I did was I created huge storyboards of different runway models, the whole clothing lines, the concept. So if there was a line that I just fell in love with, I posted every single outfit, you know, that the designer came up with for that season. And then I had swatches and different things to make the nail polish come out to look exactly like the board. And so we created these whole vision boards, put the models up, put the clothing up, put swatches up, and the nail polish matched exactly what we had on that vision board. And we made sure to stick to the concept because we wanted to offer people, you know, rich girl beauty on a real girl's budget. And so what I also put on that board was the pricing. I put the website concept. I put spring collection, winter collection. So I made one for the spring, I made one for the fall. And so I was very specific with what I wanted for the line, and that's how it came to life, really. The whole concept behind Superstar Nail Lacquer is to make every girl feel like a celebrity. The whole line is couture. You get colors like Walk the Red Carpet, My Stylist Loves Pink, It Girl Orange, Paparazzi Pink. And those colors really give you the feel of being a celebrity, being a fashionable woman, being an it girl. And I know that some women will never be able to experience maybe having their own stylist, or, you know, maybe it's only a dream. But with our nail polish, you'll be able to experience the celebrity life and the couture life with just a bottle of polish. And so we have women going around saying, oh, I'm wearing skinny vanilla latte, or I'm rocking model behavior. You know, some of us will never be a model, but I can wear model behavior and instantly I'm a model for the day. And so that was the whole feel behind it. I wanted to offer something more than just colors like blue, green, orange, yellow, red. I wanted to give my audience a feeling, a culture where they could come together and say, you know what, we feel like a celebrity. We feel like our favorite star, and they get a chance to live their dream life through the nail polish. And so I call it luxury in a bottle. So it's very inexpensive. It's, you know, every girl can afford it, but it offers you luxury at an affordable price. So we call it luxury in a bottle. That first year we were in the weeklies, we were in Glamour magazine, we were in Ambassador magazine, we were in the luxury magazines that you see in the FBO, we were in Us Weekly, Life and Style, Uptown magazine. We were on tons of blogs and websites, and the polish was really taking off. And then we started getting TV time with the nail polish. So then, you know, we were on different reality shows, and then now, if we forward up to now, they have been seen on Basketball Wives. A few of the girls are wearing the polish, and celebrities started to take notice. So we had people like Miley Cyrus rocking the nail polish. We were invited to Courtney Cox's house to do an event for one of the launches of her line in CC Johnson's CC Style magazine, and she featured our holiday colors, Walk the Red Carpet and Remember Me Red. Selena Gomez, Tasha Smith had used some of the nail polish, Jennifer Hudson. You know, things just took off and it was amazing, and it happened in such a short period of time, and I'm thankful for it every single day, because those are moments that you can, you can never take for granted. Young people always ask me 3 things that they should have or do in order to be successful in their business. And the 3 things that I would tell anyone to do is, first, research what you want to do. Research your craft. Research that business, because maybe you'll find out that it's something that you're really not interested in, or it's something that you just can't live without. Maybe you can't go a day without doing this particular thing. So I would say really research it out and know exactly what you want, especially if you're young. That's one of the things that I ran into, was trying to convince people that I knew what I was talking about at age 18, 19, 20, 21. I really had to convince older people twice, 3 times my age that I knew what I was talking about and I was here to stay. And so you really want to research and know your craft. The second thing I would tell you to do is create a vision board for your business. Just like I mentioned in this video, and I do this with everything in my life. I always create a vision board for what I want, because what you constantly look at, you attract into your life. And so if you're looking at that business on a vision board before it even comes to life, eventually it will, because your mind is saying, okay, we got to work at this. You're going to find ways to get that business done, to get it off the ground. And so I would say that's the second thing to do. And the last thing to do, I would say, is to find a mentor who is either already in the business or area that you want to be in, or somebody that is successful in business. So maybe they're not in the area that you want to be in, but they have knowledge about business in general. Get all the information that they have so that way you can succeed. My mother is a genius when it comes to marketing and business. I want to be like her when I grow up. You ask me who I want to be like, her. That's my role model, because she's amazing. It's always easier to follow after somebody when you're trying to be successful, because you can avoid many of the mistakes that they made in the beginning of them starting their business. You can avoid those mistakes. So that's exactly what I did when I was in business. I got around people who were already successful. They told me what to do, what not to do, what to look out for. And so I was able to avoid so many mistakes in the beginning of my business and become successful at a faster rate because I listened. So those are the 3 tips that I would give for any young aspiring entrepreneur.